everybody, welcome to the Obsolete Punx. I'm Timmy, joined with Losty, our Canadian over there hood. Apparently, we are listening to a Canadian band, from what I understand. I've never heard them, so I'm excited. This is a community pick. Comes to us from Adrenalated, Billy Talent, Viking Death March. And sorry I cut you off. What's up, Hood?
No, I was just going to say, I'm actually kind of surprised that I thought they were a little bigger down in the States, but I guess not. Maybe not.
They could be.
I
I haven't heard of every band in the world. So
I was going to say, I think they're a pretty known quantity down here.
Yeah.
Potentially. Like you said, radio for sure. I definitely associate their name with radio punk.
Yeah.
I have no idea what we're getting into then.
I've only heard a handful of songs, the ones that have been on the radio, so maybe they're, I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of intrigued here.
Yeah.
Radio Schmadio, Viking Death March. Let's go.
Show no mercy on evolution's mistake. Change will have to wait if we can't decide on a fate. Self-appointed prophets and their doomsday charade. You preach about love and teach about faith, but all your beliefs are still rooted in hate. Left your pockets empty as they left at the bank. They speak about trust, but make no mistake, they're shaking your head while they spit in your face. Crisis your pen, access your bar, and down on your knees you just don't look so tall. Crisis your pen, access your bar, and down on your knees you just don't look so tall. Now, the time is now, we can still turn it around. Raise your voice like a weapon till they fall to the ground. Light, let there be light, without a shadow of doubt. We will fight tooth and nail until salvation is found. So how can you love the world in the eyes when all we can see is corruption and lies? Down on your knees, you don't look so tall. Down on your knees, you don't look so tall. Cracking the whip on the backs of the poor. We'll ask you to stop, but you still wanted more. The blood on your hands left a trail as you crawl. Down on your knees, you just don't look so tall. Access the bed, access the bar. Down on your knees, you just don't look so tall. Access the bed, access the bar. Down on your knees, you just don't look so tall. Access the bed, access the bar. Down on your knees, you just don't look so tall. Access the bed, access the bar. Down on your knees, you don't look so tall. Open your eyes and the empire falls.
Billy Talent. Ooh, that was interesting. I'm excited to hear what you guys have to think on this one and what you have to say there. I'm gonna start with you, Hood, because I think you're probably the most familiar with the band. So
Yes and no. I mean, I haven't actually heard a song by these guys in about at least I'm gonna say close to 20 years, 15 to 20 years for sure. Funky ass bass line though. And in my opinion, one of the because I know maybe this is just me because I have heard them quite a bit. Probably one of the more recognizable voices in Canadian music. I think you can probably tell even just by the sound of his voice. Timmy, not having heard it, I'm sure you could probably pick out a Billy Talent song now going forward.
oh, it was definitely a unique voice, yeah.
Yeah,
It was
sure.
a good voice. I'm gonna give him that too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can't mistake that guy's vocals for sure. It's funny. Pardon me. I never thought we'd be doing a Billy Talent song on here ever. I'm still kind of in a bit of a shock mode at this point. As for the song itself, you can tell it is radio-ish, but it does have a bit of an out-of-the-box type sound that may appeal to others. Instrumentals were definitely what kept me intrigued and interested in this song. They had some pretty good funk in there for sure. Again, the vocals, like I said, I've heard a lot of their songs that I really don't like too much, so I kind of associate that sound with those other songs. But this one I hadn't heard before. I actually didn't hate it. I'm going to go with a 77.
What'd you think, Lost Motel?
Well, I'm realizing, yeah, I've probably never heard a Billy Talent song, at least not one that I am aware that I've heard. But for some reason, like, yeah, I know the name definitely. And I know what they look like generally too, which is like weird that I've never heard a song from them. I know their guitarist kind of had like the Wayne static, like big hair, right? It's got like the, not a mohawk, but like everything's just like a racer head kind of hair going on. Um, the vocalist, yeah, it's good. He sounds like the singer from this band called Marathon from back in the day. I've never really heard anybody else that sounds like the dude from Marathon, so that's kind of cool. So I enjoyed listening to this in the moment, but I could also tell while I was listening to it that it's probably not a song I'll ever listen to again. It's a little too long, and I don't know, it just didn't really do much for me musically. I like the sentiment, I like the lyrics for sure. Like the overall the feeling behind the song was good for sure. Just didn't have anything that got its hooks in me, though. I don't really know why that is necessarily, but yeah, I don't think I'll be listening to it again. 67.
Woo! I'm surprised on that actually. So this song was confusing to me, but in good ways and bad ways. I can hear like the radio rock influence kind of thing going on, but at the same time, it doesn't sound like something that would be on the radio at the same time, which is really weird. The bass was really cool throughout that entire song, I thought. Um, I think what I really loved about it was actually more towards the end, the harmony. There was two singers at the same time. Their voices together was so nice. It was so cool. I loved that. So whoever's doing the backing vocals as well, bravo to you, because that was cool. Um, Another thing about it was strangely to me, felt like it was kind of predictable where it was going to go, but they also had just these throwing. I could tell where it was going to go, but they just threw this little loop in where it got to it a little bit later than what I thought it was going to. So that was cool as well. So I don't know how to feel. I'm torn on it, which made it fun. So I'm probably going to score a little higher because of that. But the more I hear it, it would probably just be like, got it. So I'm going to go with an 82 on first listen because I enjoyed just those little aspects that happened. So final score is 75.
You know, as you were speaking, I was realizing too, it kind of has a little bit of like a sea shanty sound to it, which is to me in my mind, it's like somewhat adjacent to like Celtic punk, which is probably why my brain was like, I don't know about this.
I love sea shanties.
Maybe I should listen to it again.
Me and Hood are going to hang out tonight and some sea shanties, swaying back and forth. Wake up in the morning with a hangover, you know.
Too much grog.
Exactly. All right.
They use that term in Monkey Island, don't they, Tim?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the green liquid that just melts through the cups and everything.
Old rot gut.
All right, so that was Billy Talent, Viking Death March, brought to us thanks to Adrenalated. If you guys enjoyed it, go check out more Billy Talent. If you didn't, go do it anyways. And we'll see you next time.